Hey guys, it's Kathleen with Thrifty Britches back with another Thrift With Me video. I am actually on vacation for Thanksgiving, but found a fill-a-bag sale, and who can resist a fill-a-bag sale? So here I am, instead of sunbathing at the beach, I am about to go into a slightly sketchy looking area and fill a bag with crap that I now have to drag home with me from Florida to Alabama. So should be a fun ride home. For those of you new to my channel, I'm a part-time reseller, full-time school counselor who has an eBay store with my sister Karen, who's a full-time kindergarten teacher and a part-time reseller. And we troll yard sales, thrift sales, estate sales, Goodwills, everything, looking for undervalued merchandise that we can flip for a profit on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari, and most recently, Etsy. Who knew? If you like that stuff, please give us a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, do all the things to show us the love, and I am going in and hopefully coming out. All right, let's go. are you?
Good. How about yourself?
Doing well, thank you.
Good. I noticed you saw the sign. Didn't have to tell you.
That's right, yeah.
I try to tell anybody that actually stops to look at clothes, you know, because they don't realize it.
Gotcha.
If they're not looking at clothes, then I don't. You go, that works. Yeah, I used to go to a lot of garage sales every weekend until I started having.
Okay guys, we are back with the thrift haul portion of the video, and I'm sorry for the mirror behind me, but it is the condo and it's all I had to work with that was light enough for me to be able to film. So I'm gonna jump right into it. I'm not gonna lie to you, this was not exactly a home run thrift score at all by any means. But it was also not something that I spent a lot of money on. I only spent $6.50, so I will definitely make my money back, but not a whole lot more. So anyway, I grabbed this vintage Donald Duck, or at least I thought it was vintage. I'm still pretty sure it's vintage. I think it's from the 80s. It's a beaded like tote bag. And there aren't that many listed. However, they are only listed for right around 15 bucks, and none of them have sold, so it doesn't look too promising. I will probably just undercut everybody and list it for 10 bucks and see what it does. This was only $1. Now, I picked up a whole bunch of vintage clothing that I did not look very closely at. So some of them have definite flaws. This was probably one of the better things that I got. This is a size, I want to say it's an 18. Yeah, so this is an 18-20, and it is a vintage Disney Store Winnie the Pooh. And this by itself would probably, based on size and style and vintage, this would probably bring me around $25 to $30, except when I got it home and looked in better light, I could see that it has got a bleach spot. So I'm still hoping for around $20 for it. We shall see. Everything is super stanky, so I'm gonna have to wash everything before I can even get it listed. I grabbed this because it was Star Wars and I thought it was cute. It's like a little kitty Star Wars costume, and it is by Rubies. And so my understanding is that Rubies is a good name for costumes. I've sold something from them before. And I just thought since it was $1 filler bag, you can't go wrong. So I just threw it in there. And plus I have a cape at home that I'll be able to use to replace the one that is missing on this. I grabbed this thing not knowing what it was, and really only because it is sealed in the package. These are selling right around between $6 and $7, and it was only 50 cents. This was probably my best pickup today. I threw this in at the last minute. This is just what I thought was a Mickey Mouse belt, but it is actually a camera strap, and it is from the 80s. So these are all selling right around the $15 to $20 range. You can tell these people liked Disney. And interesting story, the lady who was having the sale was a former circus performer, because I'm in Sarasota and this house was located right near where the Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey museum and training center and all those things are. So there are a lot of circus people that live in the Sarasota area. And so she was a circus performer, and she had all of her costumes for sale, and just really kind of a neat little tidbit. So this is just a pair of fleece Walt Disney, or rather Mickey Mouse jammy bottoms, and I got these because of style and because of size. So these are in a size extra large. So these should probably get around $15, I would guess. I threw this in based on fabric content, and this is just a little knit hat, but I noticed when I looked at the fabric content that it is mohair. So, and it's not 100% mohair, but then it turns out this is by a brand called Shred Alert, and that is not a brand that I'm familiar with by any stretch of the imagination. It's a lady's hat, but these things seem to sell for right around $15 to $20 used, so it wasn't a bad pickup after all. This I'm going to redonate. I don't know what I was thinking. I saw tags and I'm like, oh, it's new with tags. But y'all, it's kind of gross. It's just this ugly lace bodysuit. One part of the tag has been totally ripped out. It is sold by Big Lots for $7.99, and it is in a size large. Yeah, so I don't know. I might dig a little deeper. Wouldn't it be funny if it was like Victoria's Secret or something like that? But I think the chances of that are slim. I grabbed this just because it was Minecraft. I have not even looked up the comps. It's by a company named Jinx. I did notice that the zipper is busted, which is a real big fat wah-wah. But I thought it was cute. And like I said, it was fill-a-bag, so I was just really throwing stuff in. This is from her circus performing days. She had a ton of danskin that was new in the package, but I just don't know enough about them. And plus, if I showed up with tubs of danskin, hose, and costumes, my husband would just make me walk home from Florida. So this is originally $6.50, obviously, but it's vintage or old or something. Zipper down the front, just this little half shirt. I'm thinking I might get about $8 to $10 for it. Okay, so I was super surprised to find a coat in Florida, but I did grab it because coats have started to sell for me. Plus this is Oshkosh. It's in a boy's size 4. It's got these little faux leather accents, and I just feel like I'll be able to move that. I'm thinking I'm probably gonna get around $15 for this. I picked these up because they are a Avia in a really good size. These are a size 2XL, but it really doesn't matter because once I got them home, I saw that they were torn at the bottom. And so these are just not gonna be a high enough priced item for me to justify in any way, shape, or form the time it will take to photograph it and list it. So I'm gonna pitch it. I have no idea if this is gonna be worth anything. It is a Simpsons shirt. I was hoping that it was vintage. I can't tell if it's vintage or not. There is not a year listed on it, so I don't really feel comfortable listing it as vintage, but it is in a good size. It is in a size extra large. So I'm thinking even if I get $8 to $10 for it, I'll be happy with that. I snatched this up because it was Star Wars. I thought it was cute. A little boy's Star Wars shirt with all the little Star Wars characters, younger. All the little like toddler versions of the Star Wars characters. It's in a size 8. It's genuine Star Wars merchandise. No idea, no clue whether this is going to bring me $2 or $20. I'm guessing closer to $2. And I grabbed these just because they were super cute. These are little Gap puffy pants. They're super dirty, but when I get them home, I'm just gonna put my concoction on them, run them through the wash, and I think that these should sell for probably around $8 to $10. I grabbed this because it's gymboree and it's fleece. This is in a size 4T to 5T. And now that they're not making gymboree anymore, I feel like there might be a little bit more of a demand for it. And I also thought it was cute for the holidays. So I'm gonna list this somewhere around $15. Okay, I don't know about this one. I grabbed this because Friends is making a comeback and because this looked close to being new, and then I realized it's totally shaved off the bottom, and I don't think it was made that way. I think somebody took a scissor to it and just cut it across. So I think I'm just going to throw this in the donate pile. This was also another good find. It took me a little digging because I'm not a Star Wars person, but this is Boba Fett apparently, and this is Fifth Son. It's a little peely there, but nonetheless, this seems to be going, anything Boba Fett by Fifth Son seem to be going right around the $15 to $20 range, and this is in a size extra large, so that's always a much easier size for me to sell in t-shirts. I have absolutely no idea what character this is. If any of you know and could let me know in the comments, that would be super helpful. It's Disney Store something. It almost looks, I don't know if it's Toy Story-ish. I don't know. I might have to Google Lens it to see. It's missing its little cape here, but hoping that's not such a big deal since it's genuine Disney Store. But I have no idea what to expect. Maybe $8, $10. That seems to be my running number. And the last item that I have is this also Fifth Son t-shirt, which I thought, oh, this is going to be something to sell because it's in good condition. It's a size 2X. And then I held it up to the light and I realized that it is like a piece of Swiss cheese. I mean, literally look at all those holes. So goodbye, into the bin it goes. That is everything for this week's thrift haul. As always, give us a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, do all those things that help us out so much in the YouTube algorithm. I know it's not the greatest thrift haul by any stretch of the imagination, but hey, I am on vacation. And I hope all of you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I look forward to seeing you soon for our next What's Sold video. Bye guys.